Hey everyone, it's Kelly Schneider with What's Up Peoria, and today I am here with Sergeant Hopwood with the Peoria Police Department, and he's going to be filling us in on a couple of things about the 4th of July. So thank you so much for being here.
No, you're welcome.
All right, so first question is, we know that a couple of things have changed downtown. There's some places that are not going to be available to go and visit for the 4th of July fireworks. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, we have the whole the Washington Street to the river, 74 down to State Street open to pedestrian traffic.
Okay.
So we're welcoming everybody to come down and have a good time. We just can't bring vehicles into the secure area.
Okay.
And we're calling it the secure area because we're not going to have any vehicles in the area. So parking will be restricted and prohibited in most spots.
Okay.
And we're going to start restricting parking on the riverfront at noon tomorrow.
Okay.
And then prohibiting parking at 4.
Okay, good to know. And then just so everybody is aware, we want to let you know that the platform down here on the riverfront is no longer going to be open for fireworks. So I know that was a pretty popular spot for everybody, but you will need to be thinking about a different place to go and set up as far as that goes. So speaking of, I know we just talked about traffic areas to avoid. Are there going to be places that are labeled for people to park?
Yes, so anywhere in the downtown area,
okay,
except for down here in the riverfront. The parking lot right below the Bob Michael Bridge off of Washington Street next to CrossFit, that's going to be prohibited parking.
Okay.
So anything from Washington Street toward the river is prohibited.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay. One of the other things, obviously, one of your main goals is safety. So do you want to tell us a little bit about, I know there's some changes in what you guys are going to be doing down here to make sure that everybody has a great and safe time.
Yeah, so what we've done is we've built every year on the last year in terms of safety and security. So Lieutenant Rogie was in charge for the last 7 years, and he really did a great job setting me up for what we've done now. And so this year is going to be the first year where we are blocking off streets with barriers, concrete barriers, fire trucks, and public works vehicles to keep vehicles from coming into the secure area.
Okay.
And we'll have one ingress and egress section, which will be Hamilton and Washington, to get employees in to drop stuff off, and for vendors to come in. But employees won't be able to park down here either. They'll be able to drop something off and then leave the secure area. So that was one of the main things we've done, was blocking off streets. But another thing we've done, again, we have restricted the vehicle parking in the secure area.
Okay, great. Now, earlier when we were chit-chatting, you mentioned that you guys had done a lot of work and effort into kind of mirroring what other large cities have been doing as far as safety goes. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, so last fall we were thinking about our 4th of July event, like we always do, for the next year. And we were watching the news, and we're watching all these situations in Europe and in the United States where there's been some vehicle-borne attacks. And so we needed to come up with a plan to mitigate it. And so what the Lieutenant McCall did was he made some appointments with Homeland Security Chicago, Cook County, with Naperville PD, and with Fort Worth, Texas. And we visited on phone with 2 of them and went on a field trip, if you will, on the other, and watched what they did and took in everything that they did. And so we're going to mirror some of the things that they've done in their cities. So instead of inventing the wheel, we're going to follow what other people have done, which is the best way to do the best
absolutely.
Best practice.
All right, so another question we're going to have is, obviously slow and steady is going to be the best way to exit the place, but do you have any other tips as far as just making sure people get out of here in a calm, safe manner?
So the Bob Michael Bridge will be shut down right before the fireworks start, and it will remain shut down for about 45 minutes after the fireworks stop. So the fireworks will get over around 10 o'clock. So we're talking about 10:45 to 11 o'clock before the bridge will open back up. So everybody will have to egress downtown either south towards Bartonville or north towards Chillicothe.
Okay.
And then find your, or get on the interstate and go west.
Sure.
And so we'll have policemen on every corner. We'll let all the pedestrians out of downtown. We'll close down Washington Street so we can do that. And then once the pedestrians are filter into the downtown area, we'll open the streets up and we'll let the pedestrians go. So sit around where you're at for about a half hour. If you're on the riverfront or you're close to the riverfront, just sit around for about a half hour, let the crowds get out, and then you can leave, and we'll get everybody out of downtown as quick and safe as possible. Just be patient. That's all I ask.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I guess, is there any other final thoughts that you can think of just to add to making sure we have a great weekend?
Yeah, so the police department is going to have 60 plus officers working this event. So there'll literally be a policeman about every 5 feet. And so our main concern is the safety of everyone. So everyone be patient with the police, and we'll be patient with you, and we'll get through this event. It's going to be great. And remember, the policemen want to go home too at night. So,
Right.
so as quick as we can get you out of downtown, the quicker we can go home. So we're all on the same page.
All right, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for meeting with us today. It was lovely to talk to you.
Thank you.
PeoriaLife.com